Alright, hi YouTube, this is Misha Loves Beauty coming to you with the pros and cons of yarn braids. There's not very many, so okay, I'll just start with the cons. First con can be if you do, I'll put this in there. If a first con would be if you do not use acrylic yarn, your hair will lock up if you use wool yarn. So that's a con. But make sure that most people who have done tutorials must say that you must use acrylic yarn. So that's your first con. Your second con will be, I'm going to say product buildup at your roots. So when you take them out, it's a possibility there is product buildup. So just try to make sure you keep your hair clean, your roots clean and moisturized. Another con would be the extreme time that you're going to have to devote to putting these in if you are doing them yourself. You're going to look to need either take a couple of days off to devote to your hair because it's going to take you maybe 12, 17 hours, something like that, if you're doing braids. Now, I know I have never done yarn twists, but I believe yarn twists do not take as long because it doesn't take as long to do kinky twists or any other type of twisting style. But with the braids, they tend to look more like dreads. And if that's a look you're going for, to maybe you're trying to see what dreads would look like on you, then that would be, the braids would probably be best. Also, if you're looking for a dread look, also try Nubian twists. Because a lot of people thought I had dreads when I had Nubian twists. But if you come close up, they look like twists. I think that's all the cons. Oh, there's one more, I'm sorry. If you're going swimming, you're going to the beach, you're going to the pool, any of those things in the summer, winter, I mean, you can go to YMCA and go in their pool. If you work out in the pool, I wouldn't recommend you getting these. Now, these are material, just like shirts are made out of cotton, and I don't know if they're able, because yarn absorbs whatever you put in it. So if you put water in it, it absorbs, which that is a good thing. But if you're putting chlorine water in it, I don't know if you can get the chlorine water out of the yarn. So that means it's going to be into your hair for a long period of time if you can't wash it out. So I'm not saying from personal experience, because I've never had these when I went swimming, because I would take them out if I had them and I knew I was going swimming. So it was just a precaution for me, so that's a con for me. This is my opinion. Okay, also we're going to go to pros. It's a great protective style. It's a cheap protective style. If you are doing them yourself. It will cost you $5. And even if you pay somebody $100 or whatever to do them, it's still cheaper than getting your basic box braids somewhere else, because if you buy the hair plus you're paying the person, it will be very expensive because they're about $2 a pack. You might have to buy 10 packs, and then you got to pay them $100. So you're probably saving, depending on who you get to do them. So that's one pro. They can be styled different ways, like dreadlocks. You know how people style their dreadlocks. So if you're trying to get dreads in the future or want to see them, that's another way. They can be styled anyway. They can be curled, they can be crimped, they can be braided, they can be twisted. Even like I got the Farrah Fawcett going on here today. So you can do whatever you want with these. Let's see. The other pro that I mentioned was about the fact that it absorbs whatever you put in it. So if you want to keep your hair moisturized, water is how you moisturize your hair. Your hair can be truly, truly moisturized all the time because it absorbs whatever you put in it. The only con is there's certain things that I don't think you should put on the yarn braids, and that was the chlorine and the seawater and different things like that. So that was just my opinion. I think that's it. Yeah. So I'm going to cut this video short. If I figure out something else later, I'll add it in. Bye.